Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Soheb and you are watching Wrestling Fact.
10 Things Fans Need to Know About Toni Storm. Toni Storm is one of the rising new stars of All Elite Wrestling. If AEW fans are looking to learn more about the Aussie wrestler, look no further. Toni Storm is one of the newest members of the AEW roster. And the company has wasted no time in pushing her as a major threat within the women's division. She is someone that many fans know because of her run with WWE. But the majority of that was spent working in either NXT or NXT UK. That means that a large number of mainstream fans are learning about the New Zealand native for the first time in AEW. There's plenty that fans should be aware of when it comes to her career, considering how many years she's been in the business and how much she has achieved. Just in case you're a novice on Toni, here's the rundown of her career so far. Number 10, former NXT UK Women's Champion. For those fans who only saw Toni Storm on WWE's main roster, they might be as aware of her success as others. But the fact is that WWE did push Storm during her time in the company. One of her best runs took place in NXT UK, where Storm was made to be one of the biggest stars on the roster. Storm got the fans on her side during this period and put together some brilliant matches. Number 9, she has an OnlyFans. Toni Storm. Something that has become popular amongst wrestlers as of late is creating an ONL fans page, as this allows talent to express themselves and earn extra money. Having an OnlyFans account isn't possible in WWE, but since leaving the company, she has created one. She posts regular content on her own page, and that has become popular with fans, which is likely to only continue growing as Storm becomes a for when wrestlers need to get started in the professional wrestling business, but few start as early as Toni Storm. She might only be 26 right now, but she can already consider herself to be a veteran due to how many years she has put into the business. Storm originally began her career at the age of 13, which is far sooner than most people. Because people are still developing at that age, a lot of performers start competing much later, but it explains why Storm is as gifted as she is at this point in her career. Number 7, making history, which has often been considered a top place to work. While Progress helped her grow as a talent, she also helped Progress establish its women's division. She was able to win the first ever Progress Wrestling Women's Championship, showcasing the star power that she has and the fact that she was able to carry an actual division. Number 6, married to Juice Robinson. Toni Storm and Juice Robinson. Relationships in wrestling between people in the business are something that is becoming increasingly more common in recent years. Talented couple in the wrestling world. Number 5, Mae Young Classic winner. Toni Storm wins Mae Young Classic. Another big accomplishment that Toni Storm has been able to achieve in her career was winning the Mae Young Classic. This took place very early in her WWE career and was a clear sign that she was someone fans should keep an eye out for in the future. Her performances throughout both tournaments were brilliant to see, which is something that proved her quality. In the 2017 tournament she got to the Number 4, training in Liverpool. Toni Storm. Progress Wrestling. Because Toni Storm is from New Zealand, most people would presume that is where she grew up and trained. And while she did spend many years there, it was England where Toni spent the majority of her time learning to be a professional wrestler. She went to England to take her career to the next level. And it was Dean Allmark who took her under his wing to help develop her skills. Toni lived in Liverpool and spent the time working around the various independent promotions to help her craft. Number 3, World of Stardom champion. Toni Storm on SmackDown. A memorable run that proved just how talented she was to be pushed in Japan. Number 2, mental health struggles. Toni Storm are real people just like everybody else, but because they're shown as heroes and athletes on television and PPV, that doesn't mean that they can't have struggles like other people. Toni Storm has been open and honest about the fact she has dealt with mental health issues. She has had depression and anxiety throughout her life, and that is something that she has spoken about at times. It's not a situation that many other wrestlers have come out and been as open with, and that helps Storm be a lot more relatable to others. Number 1. Jeff Hart her into professional wrestling to the point of her wanting to become a talent herself. That is something that few people would have known because Storm doesn't exactly work in a high-flying or risk-taking style like Jeff. But he is a very popular wrestler who has always connected with people, and Storm is just one of those.